So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and download the Windows 10 Media Creation Tool. So to do this, you just open your web browser. In my case, it's Opera. Yes, I know I have a lot of tabs open. So I'm going to search for Win10 Media Creator. And once you do that, you want to click the second link. Not the one up there, the one down there. So it gives you a couple options here. You could still install Windows 7 or 8.1 if you'd like, but we want Windows 10. So I click on that. It's going to ask me to update. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go to Download Tool Now. And I'm going to save it to my desktop, because that's where I save everything. So then you close out of your web browser. Double click the file on your desktop. And we'll go ahead and install it. I've got to give it a minute. If I remember right, it takes a minute or two to actually boot up for some strange reason. Okay, so yeah, it does take like 2 minutes to actually open up, which is pretty ridiculous. But I know I said that you have to install it, but here, if you just go through this menu here, it says Windows 10 Setup. So I don't think we have to actually install anything. I think that this is just the program running. So I'm going to pause it again because this might take a while. Okay, so yeah, that takes a little while, and then you'll get to a menu that says this. What do you want to do? You can upgrade this PC now. If you just want to overwrite whatever computer that you're using, that you eventually want Windows 10 to go onto, you could do this. But the thing is, I am using 2 separate hard drives. I have one hard drive that this is currently running from, and then the newly installed one, which is completely blank. So because I want to install it on there, I'm going to choose this second one. So if you want to, let's say you upgrade your desktop's hard drive to a brand new solid state, and you want to install Windows 10, well, you can't boot into that computer and use it. So if you're using another computer, like let's say you're using your laptop to get the files for your desktop, then you would also choose this option. Create installation media, USB flash drive, DVD, or ISO file. So I'm just going to go ahead and click next, because we have at least I have the USB flash drive right here. So I'm ready to go. So I'm going to just leave it, use the recommended options. That all looks good. Now, before I select USB flash drive, I'm going to go ahead and actually plug it into the computer. Sorry. And I'm also going to trip over the tripod. Okay, so I've had something on here previously, but it's not going to matter. It's going to overwrite all of that. So if you want any of those files from that USB drive, back them up. Also, before you upgrade to Windows 10, back up any important files you want to some kind of other storage device. So, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and continue. So USB flash drive, next. So I have to select one. So I'm actually going to disconnect my main hard drive. My main external hard drive, I should specify. And choose the USB drive that I inserted. So I'm not going to bore you with having to wait for progress to download. So it turns out this is going to take some time. So I'd just like to say this would be a good time to go for a smoke break or crack a beer or something. It's going to be a while. Okay, so we're almost there. You gotta wait for it to verify it. Creating the actual media, so I'm gonna pause it again. This is a very time-consuming process, so So it gets close to the end, and it gives me that error. This one here. There was a problem running the tool, but there we go. So I'm going to unplug it and plug it back in, and it should show me files like folders like boot and manager, stuff like that. Okay, so it kept asking me to format it and stuff. Basically, yeah, it actually worked. So this here has Windows 10 media on it. My computer's just acting weird, so that's how you put it on here. Now I'm going to show you, how to plug it in. All I need right now is a computer with a blank hard drive, which I have right there. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this into there and show you how to actually install it now that you have everything ready.